Hello everyone and welcome back to Polly's Pretty. So I've got a mishmash haul, some updates and so forth to share with you today. So the first thing I want to do is share that I got a new glue gun finally. Yeah, I did. I retired the old one. So here it is. It's a Sure Bonder and it comes with the stand and it can be corded or uncorded. And I love it. I've already tested it out making these tags, which these are some of the digital ephemera I've been making. So there's the first tag. I'll just show you these quick. Here's the second tag, and I'm using, of course, my different trims now that I can get to them and see them. As a matter of fact, I only have a teeny tiny little bit of this one left. There's this one. Here's this one, and this trim is brand new this year to me. My husband brought that from DG. Okay, and then there's this one. And then this one. And then, oopsie. Okay, let me get that other. And then there's this one. I actually have very little of this trim left as well. And then there's this one. And that's all the heart-shaped ones. And then I made two kind of regular shaped ones. And here's a little bit more of that trim that I used. And that's how that one looks. And then the last tag I made was this one here. And like I said, the little pictures on them are all from Digitals, there we go, that I made. So there's that. Okay, the next thing I want to do is go ahead and show you my Temu because there's something I have to hide. So I got these. These are those long gloves that come like all the way from down here all the way up, and they have a little cut for your thumb, but there's no fingers. They're for my daughter because she loves these. So I try to get her every color underneath the moon. So, but those have to be hidden. Yeah. Speaking of which, where to hide it? Because I don't want her to see them. Haha. Perfect. She'll never go in there. Okay. Next, from Temu still, I got, I believe there's 100 in here. This is not telling me. Yeah, it's not telling me how many. I think there was 100. And these are, aren't they? I thought they were. I thought it said these were beads. I mean, either way I'll use them. It doesn't really much matter. Yeah, they're a little tiny bead, okay. These are little bow beads. And they're little, like, pastel-y kind of colors. They're not real dark. So I got a pack of those to have to work on some stuff. And then, let's go with these. I'll take one of these out to show you what they are. Maybe. My fingers work with me. Brownie, what are you doing, son? So these are like the conversation candy hearts you would get when you were, well, any age, actually. And they have little, pieces in them to make them into charms for, like, necklaces, earrings. And there's just a little bag of them. There's like one teal, one blue, one purple, one yellow, and then the rest are all pink. But that's okay. I'm not really too worried about coloration. I got one die, and it's, yeah, you can't even tell anything about it in there. Is there a way I can get into that real quick? Yeah, right there, I feel it. Excuse me. Here you go, and it's probably going to read backwards for you, but it says snow. I thought that was going to be really cute, so got it to try to use. This is just a package of little, they're kind of like fabric stars to put on goodies. And then this is a bunch of the fabric seashells to put on some goodies. And then I got, hopefully I can get in here and show you one of these. I got a little bag of these. They don't have too many to a bag. I think there's 10. But they're wood beads, but they have a cupid on them. There you go. So there's the cupid. And then Yeah, if I can get them closed back up so they don't come out there on me. And then next I got a pack of these, and these have some weight to them, which I'm kind of surprised. I guess they would consider this flocked. Let me find one that might show up on camera better. If I can get it out of the bag. These are beads as well, and they've got like a, I'm not sure what to call it, velvet or whatever feel to them, but it's a little bell with a bow on top, and they are beads, see? And I thought those would be fun to have. So I got those. And then last but not least, I forget who I was watching. I forget who I was watching on YouTube, and they had hauled these. Now, all of those are neat. And I went, and I got lucky. I don't know how many's in this bag, but I want to, if I can get this guy out here, I want to show you the shape of this bead. It might be hard with my big old fingers. But if you can see that bead, it looks like a teardrop. And they're like, that one's like pink and white, and then they have like a green and white, and there's blue and white, and there's cream and white, and there's red and white, and they're really, really pretty little beads. I don't know what I'm going to use them for yet. I just thought they were pretty. How many's in here does it tell me? It just says random mixing of 11 millimeter. So I guess they're an 11 millimeter bead. Yeah, it doesn't tell me how many. But I thought they were real cute. And there's like some of the colors you get in it. So that's Temu. Didn't get a whole lot there because I was just trying to get enough on there so my mother-in-law could get free shipping for her little necklace hanging things that she was getting. Then the rest of this is from Amazon and their coloring books. So this is one of the first ones I got, Dark Fantasy by Jade Summer. And I love this book. I mean, I like Jade Summer's work anyway, but let me get in here to the first actual page. And voila. I know it's not everybody's flavor. I know it's not. And that's okay. It's totally okay to have different flavors. I mean, I wouldn't color in this book every single day. But, you know, hey, I do like creepy. So, here's a mermaid that's in here. I mean, I think this book is gorgeous. Like, here's some of the pictures that are in the book that on the back that someone's colored. And I think they're beautiful. So that's Dark Fantasy by Jade Summer. And I'm just going to lay it on the bottom here. Then we're going to go to this one. And this is Whimsical Darlings, Cute and Simple by, and I'm probably going to butcher her name, Jana Prosverina, I think. And this is what the front of the book looks like. Here, yeah, here are the images that are in the book on the back. So there's 25 images in here. Oh, wow. Okay. Like, here's one of the really beautiful little images. Oh, man. Look at that. Gorgeous. Absolutely. Absolutely. This is my first book of hers, so I am, like, teetotally tickled. Oh, I like that. I mean, I've had her books in my list for a while. I just hadn't delved, and then Amazon had a hiccup, and I had to redo my lists. So the last book I got is called Valentine's Bold and Easy Coloring Book. And it is... okay, I thought maybe it would tell me on the back who did it. Maybe on the front? Okay, well, it's not telling me. So I can't tell you who the book's by, but I can tell you it's on Amazon. I thought this was cute. Welcome to Valentine's. So it's a little Valentine coloring book, and I thought it was adorable. And it's little skulls, so, you know, maybe not everybody's flavor again, but I liked it. I thought this one was cute. But this was just, oh, I like that one. There you go. I just thought it was really cute and had to get it. So, the last thing I want to do is, let me move this stuff so it doesn't fall off as I'm moving around. I wanted to give an update about the Polly's Pretties Coloring and Crafting group on Facebook. So I said that I wanted to start doing swaps again over there, and that I would start putting them out and let people know about them. So right now there are 4 that should start showing up in February. February 1st, there's one for a winter pocket letter, full size, with the goodies in the back. And by goodies, I don't mean send a whole bag of beads like this. I'm talking like, maybe you send a few of these, like 6 or 7 or something. Or if you have like, not a die usually. If you had a couple of these, maybe a couple of these would go in the back. Just little crafty goodies. Like okay, I have this. Maybe I would fold this up and put it in the back of one. That's what I'm talking about with goodies. But the winter pocket letter and goodies sign up starts February 1st. I give partners February 8th, and your mail out date, and I'm asking everyone not to be late on it, is February 16th. The next one, oh excuse me, is winter themed tags. You make 6 to exchange with your partner. The sign up's February 8th, partners February 15th, mail out is February 22nd. The third one is Valentine's pocket letter and goodies. That's a full size one. Sign up's February 3rd, partners February 10th, mail out February 17th. Then the last one that I put up for this month so far is Valentine's altered playing cards. You make 4 to swap with your partner. Sign up is February 1st, partners February 8th, mail out February 15th. So if you're not part of the group and you want to become part because you're interested in these swaps, go ahead over. I do check it usually at least once, twice a day. And I usually approve most until like you get in the group, and then if you act like a booger, I get rid of you because like nobody needs that. But yeah, these swaps are up, and I mean, if you don't know what a pocket letter is, don't be afraid to ask. Most people know what tags are, and most people know what the altered playing cards are. So, and I figured that would be enough to get everybody kind of back in the swing of things again, and get the motors running. And then of course continue with the swapping throughout the year. Now, I will say this. Usually in December, I don't do any swaps unless they're little or it's one-on-one swaps, not group. And that's just because, Christmas, whichever one you celebrate. But that's the reason why I don't do it there, because I'm usually too busy crafting for stuff to give as gifts, so I don't usually have a whole lot of time to do the other crafting. But yeah, I mean, this is what's going on in Polly's Pretty's coloring and crafting Facebook group. And I am taking part in some coloring challenges on Instagram this month. I've done a few. I've got to get my butt over and do some more. And I also am taking part in a YouTube hashtag 52 Weeks of Color Inspiration hosted by left-handed crafter and Deb Hoke's Crafty Cottage. And it's not just coloring book coloring for it. You can do coloring book coloring. You can color die cuts. You can color stamped images. Pretty much anything you can color and share. And so yeah, like it's a lot of fun. I've been having a lot of fun with it. I've done coloring pages so far. But yeah, look around and shout out. And like I said, if you want to join the group and you're on Facebook, hit me up. Because I'm always adding people to it. I mean, it dropped for a while because there was a lot of things going on with COVID and everything. And it still is, trying to, I guess, work its way back, hopefully. So we'll see how that goes. And I'm going to go put this lot away. And maybe I'll sit and color a page. So we'll see how that goes. And I've been working on the Harry Potter ornaments still. I tell you this, folks, I ordered laminating sheets, right? Because they have to be self-laminating because we don't have a laminating machine. I don't like self-laminating sheets. I don't. They're kind of a pain in the butt. Will I continue to use them? Yes, because my children like Harry Potter, and some of the ornaments I've found have to be laminated. But are they something that I'm just totally excited to work with? No, not at all. However, you know, when you're a mom and your kids tell you, Mom, I want Harry Potter ornaments, and you know, you ain't got all that dough to go spend, you learn how to do things. So that's what I'm doing. I'll show you here. As a matter of fact, I think I can get into them. I don't think I'll disturb Brownie here too much. But I've been making a lot. Oh, geez, I just took the lid off. Didn't really want to go that far yet. Because I'm making us 2 sets, and then I'm making a set for my son and his girlfriend, too. So here's one of the ones I had to laminate. It's a ticket for the night bus for Harry Potter. And then, let me see if I can get these, because they like to fall and go every day and go in direction. Okay, so the next one I had was the little crest for Hogwarts. And then there's the crest for Gryffindor. And there's Ravenclaw. And Hufflepuff. And last but not least, Slytherin House. So yeah, I made all these one evening. I sat down, printed all the stuff out, and you know, got busy and made it. And like I said, I'm making us 2 sets, and then I'm making my son a set as well. So all in all now, I've made 2 of the night bus for us, plus 1 for my son. I've made 2 of each house crest for us and 1 for my son of each. I have made 4 of the Remember-Alls. And I have made 3 Tom Riddle's diaries. I have made... Oh, let me get that one out there. I have made 3 of the... Oh boy, this name. Buffalilda Sphere's 1000 Magical Herbs and Fungi books that you hang on your tree. I have made 3 of the A History of Magic books. I have made 3 of the Advanced Potion Making. Whoopsie. Hello, not you. I have made 3 of the Standard Book of Spells. Oh, if I don't drop it. And I have made 3 of, and this one's so hard to read, Magical History. And it looks like that. Then I only made 2 of each of these, so my son didn't get a set because I ran out of stuff. But I made Ron's and Harry's jumper. I made 2 of each of those. There's Harry's other one. I don't know where Ron's escaped to. There's the other Remember-All. There's Ron's jumper. Here's the other jumper for Ron. Okay, here's the other books. I'm trying to get dug down into my can here, because there's other things I'm going to show you too. And I made 3 of the... Where's it at? Come back here. I made 3 of the Chamber of Secrets doors. And I made, and these are the wrong color, yes, I know, before anybody states that. I made 3 of the Hagrid's umbrellas. And unfortunately, I didn't have felt in the color that his really was, so I had to make do with what I had. But that is the Harry Potter stuff I've made so far. Excuse me. And I'm packing it in here because this will be kept out, and then we will use the things in here when it's time. So I have been trying to get as many of these done early-ish as possible. That way I have time to do actual Christmas crafting. Which, yeah, I do have a little bit of a start on that as well. Because being on a limited income, you have to do things in moderation. So that is what we're doing. And these books here, let me tell you, were so not fun, especially getting the hole put in them. I actually broke one of my tools putting the holes in these. So I have to get new blades because I broke it. But yeah. These weren't necessarily hard to cut or anything. it was just hard to get the laminating sheets to go where they needed to go. Other than that, though, it wasn't hard. It was just, so now you see why I sit in the craft room so many hours. I literally am in here making everything under the sun. And I got into making these, which I find that I actually like. My daughter has, I believe it's a light pink one, and my mother-in-law has a yellow one with sunflowers. And they all have the little fairy on them. And I made some other ones, but they're hidden for Christmas and Valentine's. But yeah, so that's what I've been up to. That's where I'm at. And boy, let me tell you. Oh, and I wanted to show you these because you're gonna think I'm crazy. I have been on this whole reuse, recycle, don't throw it in the landfill kind of thing. Okay, so y'all know I always keep cardboard. I always have. It's a thing because I like sturdier tags. Well, lately I've been thinking about what you can use to make a tag. So we use a lot of paper if you're a scrapbooker, but the laminated sheets come on a paper backing. Okay, and I thought it was kind of interesting. So here's the paper backing from the laminated sheets, and I glued it down onto my tag. And I actually plan to use it. Yes, I do. I made quite a few tags out of it because I was bound determined I wasn't going to throw all of it into the garbage and just let it go to a landfill somewhere. Because unfortunately, that's me. I'm nuts. Yeah, I don't even know where to put them at the moment. But I'm serious. I do save cardboard. I'll show you right here. I've got a graham cracker box here to tear down. I've got a cereal box right here to tear down. You know, and this is the cardboard I use. I'm not kidding. I have a little, stay there. I have a little Pocky box here from my daughter that I'll tear down and use. And I've used tissue paper to make tags. And like I'll show you right here. Here is one of these sheets from the self-laminating. And I just literally cut it down and turned it into a tag instead of wasting it and throwing it away. You may think it cheap. You may think it tacky. I don't know. But it's better than throwing it into the garbage. And this isn't my whole tag. This is just the base. You know, this is still apt to change whenever I need them. Like I took an Amazon bag, cut it apart. I don't think I have any out here right now. And used the brown part of the bag as the outside part that you see instead of the arrows. And I plan to use those too. I mean, I've really been on this, cut it down and use it. I don't know what made me get on this kick, but I have been on it. Like, a good example is, okay, there it is. Here's another one that just came today with the coloring books in it. And it looks like this, okay? That's a lot of real estate, okay? So, I think, was it this end? Yeah. So my husband cut this in, and it's kind of padded. I don't know if you can tell. It's kind of padded, but it's not like bubbly padded. So I thought, why not cut this down and turn this into tag backgrounds as well? You know? And so that's one of the things I'm going to be doing. I'm going to be cutting it down and making it into some sort of tag, some kind of shape. That's the other thing. I've been putting the old noggin on, and so I'll tell you right here, like these were easy tags. They're just these kind, okay? But then when I come to these heart ones, what I did, because my dies are like everywhere right now, till I get the craft room reorganized. But I took a stencil, like I'm gonna show you the back. I took a stencil, drew this out from a stencil I have, and then cut it out, and then designed it up. And I left the backs white. That way I can write like to, from, or a little message or whatever I want to. So yeah, I mean, like this will show you, like I'm totally reusing stuff, you know, and it just keeps it from going to the landfill. You know, why kill Mother Earth any faster than we have to? So I just figured, you know, save as much as I can, use what I've got. And I mean, like I'll show you an oopsie that I made with the night bus ticket. I just printed it out at regular size, so it comes at this big. But if you remember, my husband got me a bunch of Harry Potter paper at Christmas. And I thought, well, you know what? It doesn't say that I couldn't cut this and put it into a scrapbook. So there you go. Instead of throwing it into the landfill again. Um, that's what I'm doing. Like I'm cutting down, I'm saving, I'm trying to like even my scrap paper, like when I cut this stuff out, like here's some. I'll show you this. Like here's some of the scrap paper, seriously. And instead of throwing it away, I have it sitting right here in one of my little containers. And you can stamp on that and cut it out and use it. So, why throw it away? So I've been really going at the don't throw things away. Don't throw things away if you don't have to. Use it. Find a way to use it. And I've really been going at that like really hard. Just, I don't know. I guess because I see how much does get thrown away, especially in our town. Like you would not believe. I mean, just wow. I know our neighbors on this side at Christmas threw out like, I think it was 28 bags of garbage. And you could see through the top of the bag. Some of it was big, big pieces of like wrapping paper. Some of it was cardboard boxes. Like, and I don't go through people's trash. I mean, this was stuff you could just visibly see. Their garbage bags are see through. And I was sitting there thinking, wow, if they had a crafter over there, it could have cut down maybe how many bags they had to throw out. But I mean, that's my brain. Like, I mean, this year, honestly, we threw out one bag at Christmas. And it wasn't that we didn't have any more trash. I mean, we had other stuff, but it was just teeny tiny. It wasn't worth wasting a bag to throw it out. But it's something to think about because you can reuse all kinds of stuff. I mean, you can even reuse, I just mentioned it, Christmas wrapping paper and make tags out of that. You can make embellishments out of it. I mean, there's all kinds of things like that to do. So, just a thought, you know. And like I said before, if you want to come join Polly's Pretties Coloring and Crafting on Facebook, please do. Those swaps are open to anybody. It doesn't matter if you've been there a week, a month, a year, as long as you actually keep up and do what's needed. Now, I do keep a list of those who flake. And flaking means you don't do the swap in a timely manner, and that I have to reach out to you, and even then you don't do it. So if you become a flaker, yeah, I turn you into all the Facebook groups so that nobody will allow you to be in part of their group or to swap because, people put money into these things they're making. And if they're going to take the time and the effort and put the effort and stuff, you should too. So that's how that works. But anyway, I'm going to get off here. I'm going to get this stuff put away, hopefully. Hopefully. And then I'm going to try to do something, even if it's wrong. And it might be today. Anyhow, I hope y'all are having a good one wherever you're at. I hope it's not too cold where you are. It's been -10 today here. And we've got ice that thick. So that's not fun. But like I said, I hope you have enjoyed your day wherever you're at. I hope that you had a chance to be warm if you're cold and be cold if you're warm. I hope that you're safe, you're healthy, you're happy. And until next time, thank you so much for watching, and I hope to see you again soon.